Sick.
Yeah.
We got some Shure mics up in here. Yeah.
Yeah. Made famous by podcast, the Shure SM7. To me, it's famous by Michael Jackson. Thriller. For those in the production world, they know that, you know.
Oh.
But if you're just into the TikTok world, the Instagram world, you just know this as like the podcast mic.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
I had to upgrade to that just for that
That's
handheld
what you use
look.
it for?
For the handheld look, yeah.
Oh,
but
so
not
hold
even podcast, just like singing.
Oh, okay.
I'll like do the holding and bopping around.
And you have your own podcast, right?
No, I don't have a podcast.
I thought you had a podcast.
I do live streaming.
Live stream.
Which is like a podcast.
Yeah, because I saw so much of that. I was like, oh, she must have a live podcast.
And I actually stopped for a while, but now I'm coming back.
Why'd you stop?
Why?
Yeah.
I just, like, life got busy, and then also, like, my equipment started malfunctioning, and my computer overloaded. Like, everything was breaking. So then I got a new computer, new audio interface, new mic, new a lot of things.
It's
and
all working.
now everything's great.
Good.
Everything looks good.
Good.
So I'm excited.
What do you call the live stream you do? Does it have a name?
It's just whenever I feel like going live, and whatever happens, happens. Unless I have a theme, which
Okay.
is what I used to do. So I used to do like emo night or diva night or like 90s dance music night, and just throw in a bunch of songs like that and do covers and talk to people in the chat and just be weird.
And you did this before the pandemic? Or-
During the pandemic.
So it came up because
Because of the pandemic, I started doing the live streams to connect with my audience
Okay.
and just sing and be weird and speak whatever's on my mind.
Do you want to tell everybody who you are, what you do? I realized we went right into it.
We did totally go into it.
usually
My
what I
name
do
is
anyway.
Mel Senese. I'm a singer-songwriter here in Chicago. And my music is very rock-leaning. And my new project that will be coming out soon is very like new metal, alternative, genre bending. We got some hip-hop vibes. We got some dance vibes. We got really like more hardcore rock vibes as well.
And this is under your name?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been playing music for?
Oh, wow. Let's see. I've been singing like not as far back as I've been like playing music. So started off clarinet and guitar and piano. So I started off playing clarinet, guitar, and piano, and then learned production through Logic right before college, and just kind of was obsessed with like that, with just like producing in Logic Studios. And it was that kind of like made me feel like I needed to pursue voice to like layer in and finish up the songs. So, I mean, I've been singing since I was a kid,
Right.
but not seriously, not like, oh, I want to sing or be a front woman. That happened right like at the start of college is when I would say that I took singing like more seriously.
Okay. So like high school, junior high, you were just singing for fun, but
I was
not
singing
in
for fun.
any wasn't for choir or jazz?
Right,
or
like the
anything?
only reason I would sing in high school was because my teammates wanted me to sing the national anthem.
Teammates for what sport?
Like volleyball and
Okay.
softball.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
I would sing the national anthem at our home games. And then
that's cool.
I was also a huge Good Charlotte fan. And so like when I was 13, 14, we'd have like family parties, and I would get asked to like sing the anthem at every like party that there was a DJ. So it'd be like me, like 13-year-old me, like at a family party, just having to sing the anthem by Good Charlotte whenever there was a mic and a DJ involved.
Was this like when it came out back in the day?
Yeah, but then it like continued, like every family party for like 4 years, I would have to sing the anthem by Good Charlotte.
So you were born.
Not that I had to, but I wanted to as well.
You're from the early '90s then?
I was born in You're going to cut this part, right? Okay.
You don't have to tell me. I know that song probably came out in like 2002 or 3 or 4.
Yes.
So
Good Charlotte was like the first concert that I went to. Like
yeah?
the first like rock concert that I went to that was like my idea that I asked my parents if I could go to. So
Did,
it
like
was
Simple Plan open up for
So was it 2003?
2003? That
It
sounds
must
about
have
right.
been 2003 and they had Mest and Something Corporate. Something corporate opened up for them
I haven't heard that
at
name
the
in a long
Aragon Ballroom. And I was there with
Something
like my mom, my aunt, like my other friends who I got like to be big fans of Good Charlotte as well because I was so obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. So that was your first concert?
That was like my first concert that like I truly wanted to go to. But I went, I saw like Britney Spears and
You didn't actually want to go to those though?
I mean, I wasn't as big of a fan as I was for this era of my life. Like before, I feel like 13, it's kind of you're just doing what everyone else is doing, and like, oh, everyone's going to the Britney Spears show. I guess I'll go. You know,
Everyone was
like
going.
all the Girl Scouts are going to see Britney Spears. Yeah, I'll join.
Yeah. Yeah, the boys didn't have so much of that. Like my sister and all my cousins who are older, like born in the 80s, they all went to the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. And I didn't have that version of it. Avril Lavigne. I mean, you name it.
Wait, are you younger than me?
I was born in 89.
Okay. So you're 1 year older.
I
just recited it. Oh my God. Oh. 1990.
Good year. It's a good year. Okay, so we're roughly the same age. I graduated high school in 2008.
Okay.
And you're probably 09. So.
09.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we will be able to relate to a lot of
the music,
pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
Music stuff. Mm-hmm.
Craziness.
I remember a concert I was so sad I couldn't go to. My sister went to see Avril Lavigne in maybe 2002. Yeah, like at her
I never
peak.
saw Avril.
And I wanted to go, but I like didn't know how to say it because there's only girls going, and I just wanted to go.
Right.
You know, I was 12, so I just stayed at home and was sad.
Avril.
Mm-hmm.
Never got to see her.
Me neither, apparently.
But she's an influence of mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. But I was mad at first because I felt like she came out and like she was more pop and everyone's like, she's a poser. You know, it took me a minute to like lean into it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I was probably jealous. I was like, damn it, I want to be her.
Yeah. So did you want to be a musician one day or a singer, a pop star, a rock star?
I wanted to, at that point in my life, like I was playing guitar and like doing guitar lessons, but not singing.
Oh,
like,
so you started off with guitar.
How do I put it? Like I wasn't, like I was singing, like I was like singing, like doing karaoke machine stuff, but like it was more about just being a fan at the time and not really
pursuing it
at that age. It was just fangirl.
Okay. And the music you were listening to kind of got you into guitar playing, punk rock, pop rock stuff.
Yep.
So you started guitar at 13, 12?
I would say 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah. 14.
That's when I started as well with that. Okay. And did guitar first? Did you do any like piano or any other instruments?
I started with piano when I was like
so piano was
7.
first. Piano,
was
then
piano,
guitar.
Then it was clarinet.
I'm missing everything here.
We got
Piano.
I'm all over the place.
Clarinet, guitar.
Piano, clarinet, guitar.
Vocals.
And then vocals throughout the whole time, and then production towards the end of like high school into college.
Okay. What college did you go to?
DePaul.
Okay. Did you take any recording classes there? They have a bunch there.
Yeah, I did. I took, oh my gosh, just like whatever was offered to me as an elective because I went to school to be a chemist.
Oh, really?
I went to school for chemistry, technically to be a pharmacist, but like I was going for the chem degree. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And did you change that?
No, I got a biochem double major.
Wow. I probably met maybe 10 musicians that were in chemistry.
The sciences.
And, well, specifically like chemistry. Like that's like one of the most science of the science, that and physics. You know what I mean?
It sucks.
Especially the chemistry one. That's like ultra nerd in a good way. It just is. But to be a musician on top of that, it's usually uncommon. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
So yeah, I was in. I took like just some intro music classes. We took a Pro Tools class. I was in the Grammy U program with Terry. That's how we met.
Oh, really? What's that?
So how do I say it? It's like
it's like a community of musicians that are like looking for their own young group of kids, and
right.
you eventually you can become a voting member of the academy if you stay with it long enough.
You want to repeat that a
Yes.
little louder?
So the Grammy U is a community of students at DePaul that is interested in being in that industry and also gets different opportunities for up and coming artists in the scene. So, for example, we got to interview Disclosure, we got to interview Mike Posner, we got to interview Sam Smith, we got to interview so many different artists, and like there was a lot of events going on all the time, and it was really interesting to be able to have that experience.
Yeah, and meet all these interesting
Yeah.
musicians, famous folks, successful ones.
Up and coming, and all of them are great. All of them are doing great right now.
Yeah, that was a while ago
Yeah.
too, and they're still doing it. Some of them, yeah. I have a bunch of friends that went to DePaul around the same year. I wonder if you know them. I don't know. I don't feel like naming them all, but
Who are they?
just like 08, 09 high school into DePaul. So like
Okay.
2012, 2013. A lot of people from that era. Yeah. It's a lot of people would go more to like Columbia for audio stuff, you know.
Right, and that's where I was trying to go, and then my parents are like, "No, get your degree and do the music stuff on the side." That was their whole spiel.
Yeah, I mean,
Which I don't like. I'm not digging them on that. Like, I feel like I'm glad I have this background, and it's kind of an interesting layer towards the chaos that is me.
oh my God. So you're not happy about having
No, I
that
feel like it helped me stay grounded and like be a responsible adult and like know how to fall into that. But I also wonder what would have happened if I started pursuing the music initially.
Right, those first 4 years are huge.
Right, because all during college, like I was surrounding myself with everyone, surrounding myself with musicians and the community of artists, but I was so stressed out that I could not do any of it. I was like
Yeah.
having panic attacks like every day.
Right, whereas another person might be like, we're hanging out and I'm going to record you for my class. Like literally my project is to be here hanging out with you to record them. And that's what I did. That's
And
what
that's
I studied.
so cool.
It was always fun.
And you went to Columbia?
I went to Columbia
Yeah.
for undergrad and then the Art Institute for graduate school.
Very cool.
And I teach at Columbia. I was just there today.
Nice.
In this exact same
And
class
so what
I
do you
took.
teach?
I teach one class at Columbia and I teach full-time down at ISU in Bloomington. I drive down there on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What is the class?
So at Columbia, it's audio techniques, production techniques, and it's kind of like a first, second, third class you take, maybe after audio theory. You take it along with like audio production. It's before you start getting more advanced. Like I was teaching them
Nice.
about microphones today, very basic stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then at ISU, at Illinois State University, that rotates every semester. So like this semester, it's advanced sound projects, sound design, audio theory, and music concepts. Next semester, it's mixing and mastering, sound design, audio production 1, and recording and sampling. So
Whoa.
it kind of rotates. I've done music business classes, arts technology. It's in the School of Creative Technologies, and this been doing that for 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have to have a teaching degree for that?
You have to have a terminal degree, so either a Master's of Fine Arts or a PhD. I
And so you have a
of Fine-
master's.
Fine
Okay,
Arts,
got
yeah,
it.
Yeah. So you have to have one of those. If you just have a master's, like a MA or an MS, you can still teach, but you wouldn't be able to become full-time at a public school, at public university,
Understood.
or get hired for anything beyond just like adjunct. You can only do like 1 or 2 classes adjunct, whereas I am able to do full-time or get tenured. And yeah, if you went into research and science, you'd have to have a PhD. If you go into the arts, it's an MFA.
Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I don't see myself getting a master's anytime
You didn't want to get a master's in
like,
chemistry?
I didn't want to get a master's in that, but who knows? Maybe I'd want to go back and get a master's in something music related. No, I would have to get all those other credits first.
Yeah, they might not let you
That's-
into music
yeah.
stuff. It depends on how good your portfolio, CV, letters of recommendation, and your like performances, like your trial. If it's for music composition or singing, if you're amazing, they might not care that you don't have a bachelor's in it. You know, if you can prove that you have like oral and listening and writing abilities. But
Cool.
I don't know. I feel like once you go into like the master's, PhD stuff for things, you better like be very specific and intentional with it. Otherwise, it's an absolute waste of your money and time. Almost all of it is a waste of money and time. Almost all education from kindergarten up is, but we don't have to get into that right now.
Wow.
Well, I've been through all. I've only not been in a classroom for 4 years out of 35 years. So 31 years I've been in classrooms. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's never really ended. Yeah,
Well, you enjoy it,
I enjoy what I get to teach in it.
right?
I don't really like school, even though I work at school.
Right.
I like when you get to learn something you want to learn, no matter what that is. It could be in a classroom, it could be on the street, could be in a basement.
Right.
That's what I like. And the fact that I get to do that in those moments, I'm cool with that. But I don't
Yeah.
really like the structure, the layout, the pricing, the politics, all of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully that changes over time. I don't know. It's only gotten worse.
Yeah. Well,
On a positive note, though, we can move on
We
back to
can
music
go
again.
back.
We got really dark. The sad education system is not
ended
good.
at the education system and then
It's
moved
not
back.
very good in this country, but music is amazing in this country.
Yeah, as long as the music programs stay within the.
Oh, we can talk about Spotify and AI.
Well, no, I'm saying like in school and
Oh,
education,
yeah.
I feel like band programs need to be there, and there's many schools that had that cut,
Yeah, they
So-
cut it. They cut the arts. They cut music.
cutting the arts. Yeah. So
They probably cut a lot of extracurricular activities. They probably cut a lot of free help and tutoring for students who have like learning disabilities. I mean, you name it. If it
Yeah.
isn't STEMs and making money, they cut it. So, yeah. So glad you went into STEMs.
yeah, here we
Have you
are.
ever thought about it? Just like, I'm just going to go into chemistry and forget music.
No. I was working in a pharmacy like all through college. I was a pharmacy tech like throughout my whole like experience at DePaul. I was working that whole time. And then that is actually what made me decide to not pursue pharmacy anymore. Because 90%, I would say 95% of the 95% of the pharmacists that I work with were like, don't do this.
Really? What were they telling you?
It's a death trap. They just hated their lives. They were not happy.
They didn't tell you why?
Retail pharmacy.
Oh, just like having to deal with people.
Having
and
to deal
push
with people,
pills on
yeah.
people.
And the just like doing the same thing every single day, like repetition.
That's what bothers them. They should throw packages at UPS for a bit and we'll talk.
I mean,
Sorry. Whenever I hear white collar workers
I'm
complain,
like, dude, you're making like
I'm just like, what are you-
$400,000
I'm just
a
like,
year.
What are you talking about? You're bored? Go
Yeah.
swing a hammer and talk about how bored you are. Get out of here. Also, I thought they would bring up the fact that they're responsible for a lot of people dying, that they'd be upset or nervous or feel bad about that, that they're the
Right.
one pushing the pills.
Yeah.
You know, they're a little bridge. They're not the source, but they're
And
allowing it to
I
pass
worked for
through.
the source as well. I worked for
Do they sleep
a
well at night?
pharmaceutical company.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Right out of college.
just- I'm about to
I
not-
worked at a
They
pharmacy.
might take me out if I keep this podcast going. What'd you do? What company?
I worked at Abbott Labs, but AbbVie was
What'd you do?
I worked for the patient assistance program as a pharmacy tech. So we would get patients medication for free, like if they like qualified for. If they were not able to afford it, we would ensure that they would get it, which is sort of like a tax write-off for the whole corporation, I would assume. Yes.
Yeah, they would never do it
They
for
would
fun.
no.
It was just fun. Let's just give it to
it's yeah, it's to help at the end of the year, or no, in April.
Were you
so,
younger
like,
then? Did you not know
I-
as much about all of it?
Well, I just had this chem degree and didn't know like what I was going to do with it, and I needed to just start work right after school. So
Right.
got that job as a pharmacy tech at AbbVie, worked, and I was at AbbVie for like 6 years. So, and then the last 2 years, I moved departments and I started working in, I don't want to give too much away, but also I don't give a shit.
Did you sign an NDA?
No.
Then give it away.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So the last 2 years I worked as a restricted substance specialist.
Do tell more.
And so my job was to basically obtain declarations from from different sources that we would get our products from. So like whoever we purchased different product from in order to build our products in-house, I would have to obtain declarations, basically listing what chemicals that they had in their substances that were non-compliant or out of compliance in terms of like different chemical regulations. So basically it was a regulatory job. And I had to obtain these forms from anyone that we purchased items from. So for example, a Humira pen, which is used to treat like psoriasis or Crohn's disease that you would inject. It has like all these different plastic parts that are surrounding the actual medication. So outside of the medication, like I didn't work like in that part of it. Like I worked in anything that touches the medication that like goes into your body. And so that all needed to be confirmed of like what products were in there and what percentage of products were in there that were on a list that could potentially be carcinogens or something that was deadly
Toxic.
or toxic. And Europe had specific laws. We have specific laws which are much more defined in California. So California has the most like strict laws, which is, I would say, good because Europe has the safest products to use due to their regulatory system.
But we just refuse to learn from them.
Yeah.
About what they put in their body. And then you go there and you look at them, you're like, man, they do it right.
Yeah, so theirs is called, I'm not here to talk about this for like much longer, but like, yeah, so there's like EU REACH, there's like RoHS, there's conflict minerals, which is like basically understanding like, okay, where are these metals coming from? Is it like labor? Like, are people dying in order to get this product that we're selling?
Yes.
Yeah, and they are.
A lot of, still
Yes.
to this day. They have been for thousands of years.
So, coming back to my role, I would have to reach out to these companies and receive declarations of whether the products that we're selling have something that we should not be selling. And I would have to then email the people that needed to know that information and tell them that we need to change our product line or we have to change this one piece because it causes this... You know, like it's over the barrier of what's allowed in terms of this specific regulatory substance.
People get mad at you.
And I was ignored.
Ignored.
No one would respond to me
You hear this, government?
within the company.
She was ignored. Someone at the NSA is just typing it all in right now.
Wait, don't say all of that though. But like it is a true story. Like I was so upset that I wasn't able to do my job properly that I like sort of had a mental breakdown. I was like, why am I employed? What am I doing? Like what was I made for? In terms of like
funny?
Billie Eilish, like what am I doing here in this role if everyone's ignoring me? And so I went on a leave of absence because I like couldn't take it anymore, like mentally.
Yeah.
And it made me sick. And I
Would
had
they-
to take time away from work because nobody was responding to my emails.
So they're just ignoring you
Yeah.
because they didn't want to do it?
They didn't want, they basically
But
are
don't
like,
they
well,
eventually have to pass laws of some kind? No one comes in to check? The EPA doesn't check?
should I not be saying all of this?
You could say it. Unless you signed an NDA or worked for a 3-letter agency.
Terry's like,
I'll say it for you. Okay.
Would I be able to cut some of this out?
I don't cut anything.
Oh no!
I don't edit.
Oh,
Because
man.
by editing, that's how
Yeah.
we get in this problem in the first place.
Oh man. Okay.
Everyone edits everything.
Okay.
And that's why this information like this, first of all, everyone knows this stuff. Are you
It
kidding
is
me?
what it is.
I'm leaning into it,
I'm
but
not
everything you're telling me,
I'm not
I already
trying
know
to get.
this.
I'm not trying to work there again.
Exactly.
I'm not
But
trying
also
to
the
ever get that
American
position
public
again.
on average in our age group is aware of this stuff. You know, like you're not. If you came out 20 years ago and were saying this stuff, I'd be like, we should not release this. But this type of information is so new or so known.
Yeah.
You know, about big pharma, about chemicals, about kids dying, getting the rare earth minerals for all of our devices. Like,
Right.
Everyone know. Well, most people know about this stuff now. So what you're saying is insane, but it's not anything people haven't heard.
And so
in
there's,
my opinion.
I'm sure there's other companies that do it right, where like where my position was located is more so like in the right department and not below purchasing. That's worried about like spending money, and like we should have been in the environmental side, and my team was just siloed and kind of lost.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's nothing you can do when
Yeah.
that happens. So I don't ever want to do a job like that ever again.
Yeah. It does not feel rewarding. Sound rewarding. You're just like constantly juggling. Like, is this moral, ethically okay? What is going on here? It's funny. The 2 times I've talked to people who were in chemistry and have a chemistry background were both women at this table. Another musician who also was like kind of realizing when they were telling me what they did, they felt kind of weird and bad about it, like in real time.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
They're
no
like,
one really
"Oh,
asks me.
wait."
Wait, I kind of dye food, weird chemicals and people, you know? And it's like, hey, it happens. I'd rather have someone who cares have to do something like that anyway, because someone else is going to do it. So at least people who are aware, mindful, care about that stuff, are trying their best to do it really well and in a healthy way, you know?
Maybe things have changed there. Maybe they moved the department into a different area and they're
emails
doing
get
their
responded
job.
to
Maybe
now.
emails get responded to. Maybe people don't go on medical leaves of absence because of a horrible boss. But like, you know.
It was a long time ago. So you left that and you were just like, I'm
I
going
left
into
that,
music?
and I actually found a really great job right after that.
Okay.
And I started working for an environmental health and safety software company.
That sounds way better.
And it was awesome. And I loved my
like
team.
the opposite.
And I was able to like work from home. Actually, it was in the office, and then the pandemic hit, and then it was work from home. And that I enjoyed because I helped people like do their job efficiently and safely, and the softwares that we sold them allowed for them to be in compliance and maintain very healthy work standards for their employees. So I was doing good things after that.
Yeah, that sounds way better.
It is.
From one job where you're like, no one responds to me, this is kind of sketchy.
Very siloed, very like, what do
siloed.
I do? Help.
And then you go to something where you're actually making a difference, helping
Yeah,
people.
like
Safety.
directly with the client instead of having to like try and find somebody that can speak to so-and-so and get someone else's attention. It's like direct client facing. How can I help you? I'm glad this is working out for you now. Let me know if you need any help. That's it. Basic.
Yeah. Are you still doing that to this day? Or
No, I actually am just a full-time musician right now.
here we are.
And so
To present
that
day.
leads me to present day.
That's amazing, though.
2025 background of like all these like just chemistry background and environmental health background, and now today I'm just doing full-on music for a living.
That's amazing.
So I'm singing probably 4 days a week,
How old were you when you made that leap to just doing music full time?
literally 2025. As soon as 2025
year?
is, yes. 2025 is the year that I'm just going for it,
Yeah.
and this is all I'm doing. So
How's it been going so far?
it's been really great because I had the time, and it's all about time. It's all about limiting your distractions is what I've realized. Because the minute that I stopped working full time and doing something that I wasn't like, my heart wasn't fully in, I wrote like the best project I've ever written. without the distraction of needing to punch in or needing to,
So for you,
stop this workflow and be like, oh man, like now I'm not in it anymore. Like I felt like this project I was just fully in it.
Yeah.
And it just, it shows.
So for you, it was a distraction, having to do other things. Because sometimes people like that. I did at first because it motivated me. It made me not want to be doing that stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I could probably do that too, but I'm trying to like make the negative sort of like a positive where
Yeah.
like I'm not working anymore and like this is my main focus. But
Right. At a certain point, you have to do that.
I'll probably get another job just to like pay the bills to keep financing my music career.
Sure.
Or do what I need to do musically to refinance it
Yeah.
somehow. So live streaming, DJing, corporate events, like there's just so much.
What's the best corporate event you ever played? I know it sounds like an oxymoron.
Oh, this is great.
Best corporate event?
Well,
is that possible?
I played some wild corporate events. I sang at a porn convention.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I didn't even know
That
what
it
I
was a
was
porn
walking into. I
convention.
was just told dress hot.
What? They didn't tell you what it was? That's absurd. If there's any convention I kind of want to know,
Sang
it's
at
like
a porn convention. I sang in Vegas at a car wash convention.
a car wash.
I did sing at a pharmaceutical convention, which was good. That was a cancer drug that, I was like hired as a musician or as a singer to sing for like the launch of a new cancer medication. So that was cool.
Just glad it wasn't like Oxycontin or something.
It was something that was like
Imagine if it was.
It was so like, yeah, I don't know. Like it was like a research drug that was like going into the next step
Phase
that
or
is. The
something.
next phase, I should know this. Whatever
Next
the
phase
next
of the
phase,
FDA's approval.
of approval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that all three of those sound weird, by the way. Like
That's
to
just
sing
some of
for.
them, but the best one? Oh
What's
my
been your
gosh.
favorite one?
Oh. The best corporate event?
Yeah.
That's the question, right? Oh my gosh. It would have to be the porn convention.
Biggest round of applause. How many people were there, you think?
It was VIP only. So it was like there was probably like 200 people in the room.
Were they all porn stars?
There was porn stars and just regular porn star convention goers that bought VIP tickets to be able to hang out with the porn stars at the after party.
What? Oh my God. Where was this? Was this in Vegas?
No, this was in Rosemont.
This was in Rosemont?
It's called Exotica.
I didn't know they did that in Rosemont.
This is free promo, Exotica.
Did I know that? I don't know. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know that.
No idea.
Exotica.
Oh my God, it's called Exotica. 3 X's.
I'm going to try to play Exotica next year. My band would not fit in at all.
You should totally find the contact to it. Like, I look back at some of the videos sometimes. I'm just like, what? This is crazy. This is insane.
That is insane. When was that?
2018? What'd you say?
Pre-me. I wasn't around.
You weren't there, but you were around.
Thanks.
Was this an era where you were just like, I'll try like anything?
This was an era where I was just gigging, and I still had my full-time job too. So I was doing everything.
See what
gigging.
works. Yeah.
Also, yeah, I mean, the timeline of like the eras of me too is kind of interesting. Cause like, so right after college, I started working at the pharmaceutical company, but right then I also joined a prog metal band,
Oh.
and I met the guitarist of the prog metal band at my first day of work. So that was cool. So like there was like this 4-year era of prog metal, and then after that project concluded, then I started like touring in a country rock cover band, like a country rock cover band in the Midwest.
Are you singing for all these
I was
bands?
singing,
For
yeah.
all?
I was fronting these projects. So then
For prog metal, you were singing, huh? Mm-hmm. What was the name of that band?
Kills Again.
Kills Again. That'd be interesting to hear. Still around, the music's
so
around?
we put out like an EP, and then we wrote so much and then didn't put out a lot of the new stuff that we had written, and kind of broke up, went our separate ways. And who knows? I might still put that stuff out. I think it deserves to be heard. It's really good, very talented musicians that I got to play with at a young age. So I'm thankful for those musicians that built me and built this sort of rock Mel, more of like an aggressive, like gritty rock Mel. And then that paved the way to where we are today.
How many projects have you been a part of overall?
Oh, man. Well, the cover band project, like just a bunch of cover bands, a lot of different.
Did you enjoy that over like doing original music, the cover part?
So like the cover band scene was just easier to gig and get money. So like, and that's kind of the way it is right now, is that
That's how it's always
if you
been.
notice, all of you that are watching that are musicians, the cover band and tribute bands are where the money's at.
Big money.
And
And for people who do production. A big chunk of how I've been able to get by all these years with recording bands has been working with cover bands or corporate bands or bands just trying to do like wedding video stuff to get weddings or birthdays, that kind of stuff.
Right. And
'Cause they get paid
I
well.
still play in those cover bands and corporate event bands. I like doing that because it's great money. It's keeps your chops up, and it's
Good lighting,
also an
good air
excuse to like
conditioning.
travel. Like sometimes you get paid to like fly out
They pay you
somewhere
well.
and play a great event.
Yeah, they pay you well.
And you meet a lot of great people behind the scenes during that too. So like I've just met so many great musicians and just so many people along the way that I'm still connected to, that I could always be like, hey, I'm doing this. You want to like work on this together? It's just fun.
And you meet weird characters in the corporate world.
Yeah.
Especially when they're like not in the entertainment part or the music or the art part. Like they're just someone with a lot of money who runs stuff.
Right.
They're so strange. And everything you do is like cool, and they can't believe that you're able to like be an artist,
Yeah.
They're always like, wow, I can't believe you do this.
Whoa, you were flown out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. I just worked Navy Pier for the half marathon in
Oh,
charge of the
nice.
entertainment and stuff. And it was a lot of fun, but man, it was so interesting to see the bigger companies like Lifetime Fitness. Yeah, go ahead. No water allowed on this podcast. It was just fun because they were so impressed by everything, even though it was just like normal days for us,
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. They're cool gigs as far as the money and the opportunities, the food, the green rooms. Everything is
Right.
better. Unless you're like a really well-known musician, everything's really nice. But there's something nice about being in a small bar and in the green room, and there's only like 100 people there, and everyone's just drunk and tired from work, and
Right.
I don't know, something special about that. Compared to it being midday on a Saturday and a bunch of kids are running around because it's a Lifetime Fitness event,
Oh.
It's not as exciting.
Yeah. So you're doing like the audio and like
Providing like the band's entertainment, the equipment, the backline, like all the equipment, like all the
Oh.
drums, bass, guitar, PAs, microphones, the people to run it, the band's national anthem singers, like all that stuff.
So can you hire me as a national anthem singer?
For an event, if they have an event that they
Because
need,
I've done it before. I sang the national anthem for the half marathon like a few years ago.
oh, okay, that's the same one I just worked last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
If they reach out, I always get reached out about something. I'm like this strange middleman. Like, I'll just get reached out to, hey, can you find us a sound person for this or
Wow.
equipment for that or
Yeah.
rental for this? Because either I have it, I know the person, or I know the person who knows the person. It kind of
Right.
ends there. So I could always make something happen, So yeah, if
You're
they
the
reach out,
middleman. Yeah.
yeah, I'll let you know.
Please do.
I will.
I stopped doing it for a while because you got to get there at like 5 a.m.
I got there at 3 a.m. 2
It's
weeks
like
in
you
a row.
might as well just pull an
2
all-nighter
Sundays
at that
in a
point.
row.
I was surprised I was even
Yeah.
able to sing at that time.
When I did it 9 years ago for the first time, I was having the DZ Folk Fest that night.
Okay.
And I had the fest that Saturday, stayed up. I was up the whole night before setting up for the fest. Stayed
Oh
up the
my
whole
gosh.
night of that Saturday. So I was up for 48 hours and went and did the half marathon. It was a bad idea. I couldn't function right. I couldn't keep my eyes open during the event. This year was better. 2 weeks ago, I did the Chicago River swim, the first swim they
Oh.
did in the river. I did the entertainment and the national anthem for that. That was a 3 a.m. call at the river, and we had to unload all the equipment and bring it down the stairs in the dark and the rain. It was fun. And then the half marathon was all day Friday at Navy Pier, all day Saturday at Navy Pier, and then Sunday we had to be at Jackson Park at 3 a.m. It was ridiculous. I think I worked 36 hours and 12 hours each day.
That's the one I had to go to. Whatever one was like right along the lake.
Hyde Park by Museum of Science and Industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like impossible to get to because all the streets are blocked off.
Yeah, they block everything off. If you get there at 3 a.m., you can get right in. But if you get there after like 5 a.m.
Oh, no, I'm not getting there at 3
You're not getting in. Yeah. Yeah. No, I had all the bands that played had to like Uber and walk in, which worked.
Right.
That worked. Yeah.
Or if they have like one of those golf carts.
The Gators.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like helpful too.
Yeah, we had too much fun with those. Let's just say once things were taken care of, we had a lot of fun with the Gators.
It's so fun.
When you get the keys to a souped up golf cart in an open park of like a couple thousand square feet, a couple thousand square yards rather, it's fun. At 4 a.m, there's nobody around. You just hit rams. I don't know. I mean, I didn't do that lifetime. We didn't do that.
That didn't happen.
It really didn't. It's just stuff you can do.
Right.
So how many shows have you been playing just as yourself, original music? Just, I don't know, how long have you been doing that with like your name and what you play right now?
So with under my name, my project, Mel Senese, it's been since 2018 or 19? 2019.
Okay.
I want to say is when I launched like my brand and like kind of like doing my own thing.
So 2020 was a bummer then.
Yeah.
Because you just started it and then the pandemic happened.
Yeah. And
Within a year.
it was that was kind of strange because I had just figured out like what I was doing and then didn't know what I was doing anymore. Had another mental breakdown. And then figured out how to do live streaming and connect with people. And I think I put out one song during the pandemic and then, I don't know, I was just like in a weird funk for like a year. And then I was kind of back at it again in 2022. I have to look back at my own discography right now and see like what happened.
How many like EPs or albums have you done?
So like I've dropped singles. Like it's always been singles up until 2024. I dropped like my first like EP of like five songs like as one.
Were they previously released singles as one?
No,
Okay.
I just dropped like single like and then full project.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you find better outcomes from just doing a lot of singles versus like EP or an
I
album,
would say
previous bands?
so. It's it depends on who you're working with, really, because I guess if you're signed and you have like a project that you're getting that like back end help with, it might do better as an album or an EP. But I've found to just do the single route for someone that's just starting off and trying to like find my audience.
Yeah. I've seen that become a new approach the last decade or so, especially like newer artists that are like just coming out as their name, their band.
Right. Just
Many
like have
singles.
a brand for like that song, like have like a vision for that one song and like really push that like vision and have it like be sort of separate as their own like little pieces.
Like concepts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of a concept album, concept
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your process? How do you write everything? Do you compose things? Do you transpose things? Like how do you?
Yeah. So with some of the stuff that I have out currently, some of the stuff was just like an idea that I had that I could maybe translate on keys and like have like a little bit of a demo going on and then kind of work with a producer to finalize it. Like I personally like lately have not pursued the production aspect on my own. I feel like I will want to start that up again. Like I just feel like I work better when it's like this is my focus, vocals and lyrics and melodies. And I'd rather work with somebody who's just the best at it, that we can work together like I'll do what I'm best at and you do what you're best at, and it have a product resolve that way.
Some people are comfortable with that, like just focusing on their
Yeah.
strong suit, their skill level, and passing the baton or passing on other workflows or other needs to other people, and they're okay with that, you know. And some people don't like that; they want to do more themselves or have their hands in it or be a part of it, you know.
At this time in my life, I feel like it would be good for me to just start focusing on learning production like properly and really give it a go. Otherwise, the other focus of production for me has been vocal production, and so I want to be able to top line for like EDM artists or anyone that wants a feature, because I have my studio at home and I know how to like layer my vocal and make that sound nice and crisp, and I could like send you anything and you guys do your mixing with it. But for me, like at this point, like it's so much easier to just focus on vocal production for something that I'm top lining for that I could send out to someone else and be a feature artist on, or being that lyricist and melody writer that works hand in hand with the producer who focuses on the composition, and then, you know, either myself and another songwriter in the room. Like it's so much more fun to bounce ideas off of each other, like with other co-writers.
It's finding them though, like the right people to do it with. That's hard.
Finding the right producers is hard too.
Yeah, you found a few or found some that you like to work with?
I mean, I like to work with anyone that I vibe with or that can get.
Okay, so you mix it up depending on the project.
I do mix it up. The project that I just finished back in February was in LA with someone that I was introduced to. His name's Elliot, and he's amazing. And like, that's the whole project is with him. Like what I'm launching slowly right now. But back in October of last year, I actually booked myself. I don't even know what to call it. I like had like my own songwriting camp that I booked for myself, where I put a thread out on Instagram Threads, and I said, "Hey, my name's Mel, vocalist looking to work with a lot of different producers in the rock genre." And then a bunch of producers like reached out, and I basically scheduled my own time with like 10 different producers in like 10 days. And I wrote with new people, like
10, one each day?
Yeah.
Whoa, that is interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes too, if I needed to go back and like finish something.
And they were just people off the internet?
Just friends, other people that I knew that hooked me up with a contact. So yeah, it was like an Excel spreadsheet of like, these are all the people that responded on Instagram. These are all the people that other people saw what I was looking for and connected me with right away. That sort of thing. So it was like a mishmash of all of that.
Yeah.
And then I mean, that's how I worked with Elliot. That's how I found other amazing producers in LA that I can just go out there and sing, like, or just have a session with. I want to find that here in Chicago too. I want to find that like wherever I am, you know?
And by rock producers, are they helping you like orchestrate a song, find the people?
Just like kind of develop my sound and like what I'm good at.
Okay.
And like, cause like I've always had this like gritty rock voice, but for a lot of the music that I've been putting out was like very pop focused and very trying to like push for like top 40 mainstream, when really I should have been reverting back to where it all began, which was like that prog metal sort of aggressive sound with a little bit of like, industrial hip hop vibes too.
So are you saying like now you're kind of changing? Are you changing?
I would say right now I'm like musically wanting to just be more rock and like I'm not saying that I'm changing because my voice is not changing. Okay. It's like the style of like what I'm doing, but I want to cross genres too, because I have so much. So much has built me along the way. Like I have that progressive metal roots. I have that almost like twangy country root that I could throw in there. I have like a hip hop like background too. I like to rap sometimes. So I want to be able to just cross all of that in this space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, how's it been going? How do you find, like, do you write your own guitar parts for these songs?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, like, how do you find the riffs and the key to play in? Like, do you come up with that on piano?
So whatever producer that I'm working with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have like a big part in the songwriting process too.
Okay. But like,
it's not just me. It's never just me.
So
it's
you and a
whoever's involved
producer,
in that room.
But like, what about the drums, the bass? Like, how is it being made? Is it being recorded with real
Electronically.
instruments? It's all electronic.
Yeah.
It's all MIDI.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was just trying.
There's some songs I have that have live drum though.
Okay, I was trying to figure out like it's just the two of you and you're not playing the instruments.
The guitar is all like tracked into the session. Drums mostly are MIDI'd in.
Okay.
Unless there is opportunity for like a live drum sound that would sound better in the mix.
Yeah.
It's more of like, all right, what kind of vibe are we going for?
So MIDI programmed drums.
Yeah.
Electric guitar that's not MIDI, but it's DI'd in. It's electric guitar straight in. Same with bass, straight in.
Yep.
And then any keys or anything would be MIDI. Maybe strings might be MIDI. Okay. I was just trying to get it a framework.
So that's what, so really what it's looking like in the room where this is happening is like the producer that's doing that composition all MIDI and like electronically on the computer with guitar and just MIDI'd in drums, getting that idea down while myself and maybe another songwriter is jotting down ideas and melodies over what's happening at the same time.
Okay.
That's kind of been where I found like that magical element is like this song is being like constructed while, and then we're like, oh yeah, do that. Like at the same time of like singing different melodies over what's happening. But the idea of what I want to write about happens before anything.
Yeah.
Like I just have like ideas of like, I want to write about this. I want to hit this line. I want that to be in there. And it builds upon that idea.
Okay. So you'll do a lot in the moment. In that
I do
time.
a lot of prep too. Like before, like my notes are out of control.
So it's both. You have a bunch of ideas going into it, and then you're also willing to change based on what's happening in that moment.
Absolutely.
Do you like it late at night or in the morning? What's your favorite like work time for you for creativity?
I would say like if I'm by myself, I'm the most creative after 9 p.m.
Oh.
If I'm with others, if there's a vibe going on that I'm like that doesn't necessarily need my energy to fully like ignite, then I'm just there like like adding on to the energy that's there.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like a group process, it doesn't matter because everyone's kind of bringing their own vibe. Mm-hmm. But if it's just me, I know myself, like I don't have these like sparks until like after 9 for some reason.
So what time are you going?
I'm the most like creative after 9 o'clock.
Is this like are you having an early start that day, or do you like sleep in if you're gonna like have a late night at a 9 p.m. creative session? Because like on a normal day for me, I'd be too tired by 11. I'd be falling asleep.
No, anyone who I work with like for sessions would have to be during the day.
Okay.
I'm just saying like if it's something
For
that
you,
I'm working on by
okay.
myself.
I thought you meant you like go in to do sessions at night.
No.
Okay. No.
No, everyone else is like, sorry, time's up.
Yeah, I'm not about
I got
that.
other shit to do.
I hate when someone's like, can we start at 9? No.
No.
Uh-oh.
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Wow. It's not me.
Do I have to get up and turn that off?
Can you believe this guess?
Oh my God, what?
My phone is on a
Leave me alone.
perpetual state of being on silent for the last 15 years.
Ileana, your phone call is in this session.
Hey, I've had someone answer their phone in the podcast and do a booking deal for one of their gigs.
Should I call her back doing this?
No. It was just in the moment, and I was like, I said it as a joke. I told the guy, I was like, answer it. And he's like, really? And he did. And I was like, I wasn't serious, but it's fine.
Recording a podcast. You're in it now.
Has the clicks. Who leaves the clicks on? Who leaves the clicks on? You want to hear all those clicks when you type? Like on a human level, you really want to hear all the clicks?
No, I don't. All right, I'm turning it all off.
I don't want to hear.
I put myself.
Personally, I hate those clicks.
Oh, man.
When people are like,
Okay, apparently do not disturb does not mean that you don't get disturbed. You could still get disturbed. I didn't know that.
More than once with it.
Yes.
Yeah, it pushes through.
Whoops.
really? Can you turn
Yeah.
that off?
It's an
No,
emergency feature.
I don't think so.
Oh, because I don't get anything ever. People are always mad at me. My phone has literally been on vibrate since I got a cell phone when I was 16 years
gosh.
old.
So like
It's been on silent, like
Is your
not vibrate.
family
It's on
always like,
silent.
"Why
It doesn't
didn't you
even
answer?"
vibrate. Like you can call me and there's just nothing. Yeah, every phone call from my mom.
Yeah.
Benjamin,
Why
why
didn't you
did you
answer
answer
your
your phone? And
I
I
was
always
worried.
just go like, sorry, mom, it's on silent. This is for the better good of humanity. I need to keep my sanity. I will get back to you. I'm sorry. Unless I'm looking at it, you might not get
Yeah.
a hold of me.
oh my gosh.
It's more peaceful because you work on your phone a
Right.
lot, right? If it was at full blast always, like every notification, everything, it is for you. I can tell by your face.
I will say
You're
that
making a
I
face.
have morning anxiety because I have the same alarm that goes
Oh,
off.
my lens just fell out of my
Oh my god. I have morning anxiety because of like how loud my alarm is and how many times that I hit like snooze, 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 snooze. I have to show you my snooze list is
All right,
ridiculous.
you find your snooze list. I'm gonna get a screwdriver. We're fixing this live.
Oh my
My
god.
lens just fell out of my glasses.
The snooze list is out of control. Wait. It's like, do you want to see my alarm? It goes like 10:15 a.m., 2:30 a.m., 2:40 a.m., 2:45, 3:30, 3:45. Literally every 15 minutes, I have an alarm.
Why are you getting up at 2:45 a.m.?
No, these are just like all the alarms that I have set in my past.
Oh.
Don't you have that? Or am I just that unorganized?
You're crazy. I just adjust the same one I created before.
Oh my gosh.
So what do we discuss?
And so it's a very not peaceful alarm, but it's like I'm trying to like get to the gym every day at 9:15 or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And so every morning, like this morning, for example, like dun, 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 but like super loud. Usually I'll snooze it 3 times, but that's my
You're a snoozer, huh?
Oh yeah. 15-minute increments.
Why was that? Why does that? Why do you do that? I never really ask people why. I always just
It's
accept it. But I'm just
become,
asking
like,
you. Like,
part
why?
of my life. It's just become like what is happening.
A learned habit.
Yeah.
Glasses fixed.
Nice.
Tiny screwdriver. That was too funny.
How did you even know where that was?
That's impressive.
Things happen.
Because like I wouldn't be able to find my tiny.
you need a
eyeglass screwdriver.
small magnifying glass to find the tiny screwdriver to fix your small glasses.
Does that happen often?
No,
Your
I just
lens
knew where
pops out.
Yeah, I just knew
Oh.
where they were because I keep a
Got
case
it,
of these
got
in
it.
a drawer. Yeah. It happens a lot. I need new glasses.
No.
This lens keeps popping out in the worst timing. Like I was in class talking the day it happened. It happened just now on a podcast live.
Did it ever happen in a podcast?
I don't think so. No.
This is great. This is great footage right here.
It's one of those things where I have another pair of glasses. I just like these
Yeah.
ones. I like them.
I like them too.
They're thin.
I like the round look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little. Who else had round glasses? Benjamin Franklin, didn't he have round glasses?
Yeah.
I'm Benjamin. There we go.
Yeah.
We're going back to this phone situation though.
Right.
So you're admitting that yours is always just ready to rock,
It's
like
a shit
all the
It's a shit show.
like
yeah.
any banner, any vibration, all of it's on, like all.
I turned it down now.
No,
But,
no,
like,
in
I've-
general, like in general, you have everything on, like everything.
At night, yeah, because I have to wake up to an alarm. I can't wake up without an alarm.
Well, no, you can. I still do an alarm.
Oh.
You could do an alarm without doing not disturb on. Do not disturb is only the incoming
Oh,
sounds. Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah.
gotta change that.
Yeah.
I definitely have to change that.
So on like all your social media, do you have like notifications and stuff coming on?
Well, it doesn't ring. It doesn't like
It
pop
just
up.
like the banner though, right?
Yeah,
The little-
I do. I have
okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to drop that away. I used to have it.
Right.
It just gets distracting, You're always like, oh, another, and you want to check it, and you're like, oh, this is too much, too distracting.
Okay. I guess I need to like turn off
No,
a
no.
lot of these distractions. No, I mean that's
you
the
do
reason why-
you. I was just saying, I used
No.
to have it on. I just turned it off like the last couple of years, maybe.
I gotta make some life changes.
I was just wondering what other people do, like if you do that or not.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been on your podcast that have said that they have like extreme ADHD. No?
Do you have extreme ADHD?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Striking out over here.
I am striking out. It's the truth.
So tell me about that. What does that mean?
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to like write down every single thing that I need to do every day.
So now I'm learning that you just ignore me.
No, I have to write it in my calendar of like the things I need to do every
For
single
those
day.
listening, there's a person off to the side. They probably were confused, like, where is this like godlike sound coming from?
Don't compare me to God.
Because from a distance, it's probably like from far away, you know. So your manager's over there. And
Yes.
that's who you keep looking
That's
to.
Terry.
Okay.
Well, because he knows that like I need like a Chat GPT personal assistant that works for me like all the time.
Do you have that? Do you do that?
I'm working on it. I'm setting it up. It knows me very well.
Oh, really?
It knows me very well.
Whoa, what kind
I'll
of
type
things you been
in, like-
telling it? I really like I don't use it often, but I do like to pick on it or start fights on other people's Chat GPT, so I don't have to live with the ramifications of it, you know?
Yeah, I use it for like like whenever I have like a random idea, I'm like, oh my gosh, like help me like find like some concerning song lyrics that would be funny to like put in like in some type of comedy skit, you know, something like that, because it's always it's always music related or like idea related that can be like, you know, like how can this make me think further into this idea? I don't I don't like steal like exact word for word from
Yeah.
it, but I definitely use it for like helping me
Think differently.
Think differently.
Think outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was the one? Oh yeah, I used that for that one Backstreet Boys lyric that was like,
What album is it off of?
oh my
Black
god,
and Blue? Millennium?
Millennium.
Backstreet's
Is it
Back?
Millennium?
I could do this all day.
There was like one comedy skit, and I'm gonna have to post this now and refer back to this conversation. But there was one concerning lyric that came up for the song. Oh my gosh, what the heck? What like? They only have like 5 like main
Albums?
top songs.
Off this album?
Yeah.
Which album is it? Backstreet Boys? Backstreet's Back?
I'm trying to find it now. This is hilarious. Oh, As Long as You Love Me.
As long as
You know that song?
love- Yeah, I think I know all the words. Are you looking for a word that's inappropriate in it?
So the reason, well, whenever that lyric comes up, it goes, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did. I care what you did.
Oh, that's what you were worried about?
No,
What
like
you
it's a
did?
concern. It was a conversation that came up. I'm like, wait, that like lyric is concerning. Like, what do you mean? Like, as long as you love me. Like, what if you like murdered someone? Like, I care. I care if like you did some crazy
But
shit.
they don't mean that.
But that's every time that lyric comes up, I stop and I picture somebody like doing some crazy shit. And I had to like, I'm like, wait, what other concerning lyrics are there? Because like that one lyric makes me not want to take the song seriously. Because I do care what you did.
Yeah, but he's talking about it from the perspective of a man to a woman. And let's be honest, women do wild stuff, but it's not, you're not thinking like, I hope she didn't murder everyone. Like, I hope she didn't assault people. Like, it's not what you think of when you think of 18 years old for the song? Like a teenage girl?
What you
like,
did is a large, you know, a large.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think from a young boy to a young
Got it,
girl, for that context, I'm sure it's not like, you know, if it was a 40-year-old woman and she was telling a 40-year-old guy, like, I don't care what you did. Like, I don't know about that. I know a lot of 40-year-old guys that have done some crazy stuff in their life. You better be careful. That's funny, though, that you're fixated on what
I fixate, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, what other concerning lyrics are there? What else is out there?
So many.
That's just like ridiculous. Like Meatloaf. This one lyric was funny. Stop right there before we go any further. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? It's like who would say that? Like, I don't know.
That's what you're concerned. Meatloaf.
Yeah.
The best name ever for a band. Meatloaf.
God.
When I used to hear Meatloaf when I was a kid, I used to thought people were talking about the dinner meal.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were talking about like an artist. I had no idea what like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
They're like,
yeah.
we were listening to Meatloaf. I was like, what, how do you listen? You put your ear to the plate and listen to the food? Like, what do you mean Meatloaf?
There's Meatloaf. What else is there that sound like
Like
food?
goofy names?
Like food names.
Food names for
There's
bands?
Yeah, food names for bands. There's Meatloaf.
I'm assuming a lot of them are probably like kid bands, like adults who play music for kids. Like the Macaronis. I could see that being something. I made that up, but I could see that being something.
There's another
The
food
Hamburglers or
band.
something.
Food bands. Can't think of any. No Submarines. I don't know.
Macaronis is good.
The Macaronis.
I was doing the city one the other day and I was looking up with my friend. Are the bands named after cities and states from those cities and states? Like Kansas, Boston,
Right.
Chicago, Alabama, something. Not the Alabama Shake, but there was another Alabama one. There's a few of them. I can't think of the other ones either. But they're all from what was it, that Alabama Florida borderline? That's a band from like
Florida
the South.
Georgia line.
There you go. I said Alabama. I was close enough.
I know this because I was in a country band.
Georgia border country line. Yeah, so they were from that
Florida
area.
Georgia line. Yeah, they're like from that like border state.
From
Like,
that line.
Yeah.
So it's good that when you do come up with a name, it better be from where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, people might not find that good. They might think you're disingenuous about it. I find that that's probably not common anymore. That seemed like something of the 70s.
Right.
Like I strictly only heard of bands in the 70s
Right.
doing like, what do we call our name? Let's just call it where we're from. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Why did you ever want to do a different name or just wanted to go with
Ooh,
you and who you are?
I would say that I've had that idea to change my name like this entire year. I was like, oh, I'm doing a harder project or harder like music now. Maybe I should change my name. But then I just keep thinking like, what would it matter? Because like I'm doing so many other things at the same time. Like I'm trying to top line EDM. I'm trying to like do all these things. What I guess what would be the purpose of me changing my name if I'm just going to be doing the same thing again? If
right.
I'm still going to be genre bending. So like I'm always on the brink of it and I'm like that makes no sense. Like I'm doing all these other genres still.
Mm-hmm.
So then what would I do? Like change my name and then like have Mel Senese just do like everything? Like I don't know. It's
Just stick with it. If you've been doing it this long.
right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just I'm what do you call it? Like I just do so many things in general that like I want to be able to not be defined by one genre anyway, but I do want to be defined as like the artist that can like cross into other genres but still be rock as hell. You know, like that's like the defining feature is like
Rock is the
this
core
girl
of it.
is like she's a rock star and like can get crazy and can scream and can like wail and do like crazy fry screams, but then can also like sound pretty and do like top line stuff too. But watch out because it's getting crazy.
Okay, so rock is your bedrock. Mm-hmm. And singing. You said you played piano and guitar when you were younger. Did you ever want to do that stuff again in your bands or in
Yeah,
your
so I'm
songs?
actually in guitar lessons again right now.
Oh,
So I'm trying to bring that out like for myself on stage and just roll with it because it's easy for me to jump back into, especially if it's like if I'm practicing like my songs and like my set list and just getting it locked in. Like it'd be really cool to be able to showcase that skill that I have that I've hidden away. you know?
Yeah. It might help you with writing too.
Oh yeah.
You know, piano and guitar are great for writing songs, even if that's not what you will be playing on stage.
Right.
You know, just the process. So you do all your production or some of your production at home, and then you might go to studios and whatnot.
Yeah.
How do you pick those studios, or is it through just the producers that you find?
It's more so like who do I want to work with that understands my sound and like can help me get to the next level of this sounding like a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. And do you play a producer role in your music, or do you kind of leave that up to somebody else?
I feel like Right now, I'm not. Like, right now, that's not my role because there's other people that can do it better and more efficiently.
Yeah.
But like we were saying earlier, like, I would like to get back into that producer role myself and see like what I'm capable of because there's not a lot of female producers out there.
No.
And they need more of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if I spend this next year like really focusing on it, like what I can do for myself.
I think it wouldn't be
fun.
long before you just take over
I think I'm
your,
gonna do
your
it.
own stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think like you're right. I think I should just hone in on the time that I have, like, and develop these skills while I'm like this focused right now, and just kind of see where it takes off.
Plus, you save a lot of time
And money. Lots of time and money. Well, I wouldn't say time because like the time is all put into like dialing this production skill in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but once you have it, now you don't have to have time, even like not necessarily bad time, but just time it takes to explain something to someone, go back and forth with that producer. Maybe they're good and you like working with them, but there's things they're not getting that you want. This stuff could waste hours of a day back and forth of just not meeting in the middle, you know? So not every producer is like that, but it does happen naturally, especially the more you know and learn as you keep going and you're like, I could do that. I don't need that. I could do this. Let's try it this way. And they don't want to. You might just save time on not having to defend or articulate what you're trying to do. You just do it and just do it and just do it. You don't ask for anything. But in that open, wide landscape becomes a lot of, you have to restrict yourself and be disciplined to keep it going because you have no one else to keep you there, you know?
Exactly.
And that's dangerous. That's hard. Most people do not have that discipline. I've learned to be like self-sufficient. You are your own boss on everything. You do everything yourself, make every decision. Everything you do is on your time. It is so hard. People want that, and they realize you're like floating in space. Like you have to have so much discipline to pull it off for a long time, you know, forever to do that for the rest of your life.
And I guess you do have to have good management skills, too, like time management skills, which I need to work on. But like,
what do you mean?
Oh, you have a project that's due in 3 months? Or you have a project that's due in 2 weeks? Oh, my bad. I like forgot about it.
Well, you write these things down now?
Yeah. I'm getting better at it.
Everyone suffers on it, like on a whole spectrum, a scale of it.
Yeah.
I do too. You know, it gets smaller and smaller over the years, but it does happen. Well, I will slip on remembering someone's project or email. You know, not on purpose, but it's like I'm juggling 15 right now. 15 not now, but hypothetically. And then you just like let something slip. Something simple. It could be even one day where you told someone you were going to Google Drive them some tracks and you just forgot. That stuff happens. Happens to the best of us. Definitely happens to people too much, but it does happen.
Yeah.
So don't feel too bad about it. Everyone I know makes a mistake at those levels. It's just the small stuff you can't be making. Time slips on, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's big stuff. It just happens. Yeah, I forgot to get back to him. I'll get back to him tomorrow, you know? But
as long as it's not like a pressing issue.
Well,
like,
it can't be. I'm talking like someone reached out to work with you and it's 8 p.m. on a Monday. Right. It's okay to respond tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow, yeah.
You know what I mean? But sometimes when you're on your own doing it, everything matters. You got to say yes and just get it because you never know when it's not going to be there for you. And that's what makes it hard is to know when to balance the discipline of your own sanity. Should I get on this? Should I hold off? Should I practice that? Should I wait? Should I get it, like send those emails or should I just wait till tomorrow so I can sleep better, not stressing out if I should have sent them or not? Or I'm not going to sleep well tonight because I didn't send them out and I should have. Yeah. Exactly. And that is a balance. That's hard when you're like on your own doing all the decisions. Yeah. But you could do it. You could do it. It's just practice, really.
As a solo artist, it's a lot of overthinking. It's a lot of like being in your own head and like wondering like, oh, what are they going to think of me for this or like that? Like you're kind of like in your own head a lot and you have to like pull yourself out of that mindset often. Like I find myself like, why am I second guessing myself so often? And it's preventing me from like getting all these tasks done. You just kind of like gotta do it. You just have to like
one step
whatever.
Forward.
Yeah.
One step forward.
That's what it is. It's like the longer you like hang on it, the longer it just doesn't get done, and you're just overthinking and like
You feel
going in
worse.
circles in your head.
You feel worse and worse.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm procrastinating now. So that's your ADD doing that.
Next song is going to be called Procrastinator.
Is this like an official ADD or a you just kind of figured it out through 34 years of life ADD?
It was, yeah, it was just me figuring out over life that I've had it my entire life, not treated.
And then you started treating it when you were at the pharmacy and you snuck.
No!
Just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
Like I just get arrested
you
tomorrow.
Snuck the Adderall. That's why those pharmacists didn't like you.
Oh my gosh.
How many people do you think have done that? I bet you people have done that a lot.
Oh, I've worked with other techs that got arrested on the job.
Oh my God.
I've seen a lot of stuff.
I believe it.
Oh my gosh.
What kind of trouble do you get in for that? Because that's like a felony,
there was like
isn't it?
One
It's gotta be.
situation where like we were writing or we were filling prescriptions for a doctor that was doing some like illegal stuff. Like he was illegally prescribing certain like controlled substances, and then like that actually ended up on the news.
Oh.
And like we were like we didn't get in trouble. Like the office was not supposed to like be distributing prescriptions. And then there was like another situation where like someone I worked with wrote a fake prescription from that doctor's office. So, and like literally the same day the cops came and like were looking for him. And he like somehow he like got a heads up from someone must have messaged him, and he like left, and I was like, yo, where like is so and so? Like
Where's Dr. Feelgood at?
like where'd he go?
Dr.
And then
Feelgood.
I never talked to him ever again after that.
It's weird. He moved to Cuba after that. Very strange. Yeah, my favorite thing about being an adult is realizing that there are no adults in the room, and money, prestige, titles, degrees don't change a person's core self from what humans are capable of doing. So a doctor, someone, a lawyer, they're important. They do that. They're just a person.
It's just a person
who just lived a few more times around the sun while being in a building somewhere and got a piece of paper at the end. That's college, everyone.
Right.
That's all they did. It doesn't change their intelligence that much, or what they are at their
Right.
core, their ethics, their morals, the illegal stuff they like to do, the way they view laws. It doesn't change any of that. They just have an MD now. That's it.
Right.
So don't put all your faith into people with a lot of degrees, titles, money, age. Yeah, don't. That's a PSA announcement
Right.
for those listening. Because you always hear those stories. You're like, what? That professor did that, or that doctor did that, or that lawyer. Like, they had money and prestige. They worked so hard to get there. Why would they do that?
Right.
But the technicians, I get it. They're not making as much money. So I can get why they would do that. But doctors, I don't understand that. They make a lot of money, so. Greed.
Not in that industry anymore.
Yeah, I know. We got out of the conversation. Sorry, we came back to
We
it.
brought it
And
back
we brought
again.
the ADD.
Yeah, because, well, I mean,
It's a superpower, though, right?
the medication.
No, ADD.
I mean, it's a superpower in terms of like me thinking about every single thing all at once. Yeah. It's like really messed up.
But you can do so much
It's
with
not
that.
okay. Like if you look at
Creatively.
my notes, it's ridiculous. It's insane. It like living in my brain is my notes app. And you could literally just you would have an anxiety attack reading through it.
Really?
Yes.
It's just like not organized?
It's just
scary?
absurd. It's like every single thought, like every day, like I gotta remember to do this. Here's a random thought. Here's a random content idea. Here is like, it's just like every single thing that I think of.
Read some of it. Oh my God. I got a lot of notes too. You read your notes, I'll read mine. Mine aren't quite the same.
Most
as
of it
yours.
is content ideas because that's like been my main focus this year.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, optional captions for my upcoming song, Protector. By the way, make sure you pre-save it. It's in my bio. Yeah, so like I just write down like all my caption ideas or video ideas.
Okay. That's a healthy, good
Yeah,
use
some of
it.
these are healthy, and the healthy ones are pinned up top. Like my music release checklist, my bio that like short and long bio that needs to be sent.
So it's just tons of
Yeah.
random notes.
A list of my parrots. We didn't even talk about my parrot. Benji's list of words and phrases.
His name is Benji?
His name is Benji.
Oh, you named him
and
after me.
I named him after you.
That's so thoughtful.
Also Benji Madden from Good Charlotte. Wait, you go by Benji?
No, my cousins or uncles. Benji, like the dog movie from the 80s. Remember that movie?
I don't.
My dad would always rent it for me because of my name.
Don't know it.
He was that kind of dad.
Got it.
He was such a corny dad. He would just rent us the weirdest movies. If it was like you got something for Christmas or something happened in your life, he would rent you a movie based on that theme. They were always so corny, you know?
That's thoughtful, though.
It was thoughtful. His heart was in the right place. He's just an out-of-date, boomer from back then who would just, yeah. So,
oh my gosh.
This is part of your notes right here?
Well, this is his list of things that he says. So, yeah. Do you want me to read it?
No, you don't have to. You
He
said your
says-
notes were crazy, but
He says some crazy things.
your parrot says crazy
My
things.
parrot, yeah.
Tell me the one craziest thing you could think of that he said. Like the craziest thing.
He says, I'm going to eat you.
He really says that?
He just started saying
Where'd
that
he
now.
learn that from?
Well, so he combined two phrases. So, like, he says, eat your foods. And he also says, I'm going to get you. Because I say, I'm going to get you. Like, with my hand. And
So
I go,
he
I'm
put,
going to get you.
Eat you?
And then he's just started saying, I'm going to eat you. Whoa. Which I never said. And he just started saying it out of nowhere. And it's creepy.
That is, what does it feel like to have a dinosaur tell you it's going to eat you?
It's the craziest.
That's a dinosaur.
It is. He's a dinosaur.
A dinosaur is
He's
telling
a
you it's going to eat you.
prehistoric being. And I have conversations with him every single day. And it's really fun. It's like having an actual, like, talking roommate. Like, he's a roommate and he, like, talks and we have conversations.
So you got rid of your friends and got ChatGPT and a parakeet. Is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yes.
Just
yeah.
ChatGPT
My
and a
social life has
parakeet.
become ChatGPT and my bird. And that's who I
You
talk
should get
to.
them to talk to each other eventually. That would be the ultimate one.
I mean, the list goes on and on here. Like, what? Just random things that I, like, even copy and paste that I never send out to people. Disease? Just like, there's like a note just says disease. Then there's like, it's me, hi, in the corner of an empty bar at tip time. I have an empty jar. Like, I don't know. I was thinking of, like, a parody of, like, Taylor Swift's Antihero, but, like, with me, like, playing to a bar with, like, 3 patrons. It's
Is
me.
that one of her songs?
Hi, in the corner of an empty bar at tip time. I have an empty jar.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a terrible Taylor Swift song,
Yes.
you know?
That's what it is.
One that I would loathe and hate, and she'd
So.
make millions off of it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not, but I am. You know what I mean? You know?
What? I mean, people are making money off of her making money. So, like, the list goes on and on. Like,
That's
I
true, but
emceed
not
a
enough
Taylor
people.
Swift
Not enough
release
people.
party a couple days ago.
You went to one?
I emceed it.
Oh, I thought you said I went and seen it. Okay.
No, I worked it.
You emceed
Yeah.
it. What was that like?
It was interesting. It was packed. I got paid good. And I think
course.
WGN was there. So, like, that was cool. Like,
What's this world coming to? The newsworthy of a Taylor Swift party?
and they were there because there was a Travis Kelce lookalike contest going on. But the bar was packed.
I can't even right now.
The bar was packed.
Tell
There
me
must
more.
have been like 200 people up there in that, like, small space.
What bar?
Stolen Saddle in Wrigleyville.
That sounds like a Wrigleyville event to have.
Yeah. Well, Wrigleyville,
Like it really does.
Wrigleyville, like, I hadn't hung out there in so long, and this must have been the first time I actually went to a bar there the other day. And it's changed so much, and it reminds me almost like exactly like Broadway in Nashville.
I was just gonna
It's
say that.
literally
It is like Broadway
It
in
is
Nashville.
the second Broadway. Every bar you go into, there's a band playing, like, right up front.
It's too much. We're not that. We're not New Orleans. We're not Nashville. We're not Vegas.
But
We're
there's
Chicago.
so much country here now, though.
I know. It'll fall.
I mean, like, the Americana, like, folky stuff, like, that's all great.
That is all
But
great.
That's all wonderful.
I love that stuff.
Right.
I don't enjoy the fast food, fast grab, fast fashion version of, like, this country that's happening in this very
Right.
moment, you know? It's very deliberate.
AI country.
AI country. It's on purpose. It's a cash cow. It's what's hip right now. People who are not like can't even be
Right.
genre bending or trying to do it. It's like some people pull it off. I don't think that's okay if you can't. Just like let it be. You know, it's a bit obsessive, but I have no problem with people doing it. You know, or making money. I have a problem with where that money goes and how much of that money is being dispersed across the masses.
Right.
You know, and not in like a socialism way. Just the team behind
Yeah.
someone like a Zach Bryan. Are they being compensated as well? Are all the people down the line
Right.
that make those 100,000 person events happen? Are they all being taken care of properly based on how much money this machine's generating?
Right.
You know, and that's the only thing I ever have a problem with any style. There's some styles, genres that I'm like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really itch that for me, but it's not bad. I don't really have an issue with it. I have an issue with what they do with it, their ethos, their ethics, their money management, how they take care of their people, their fans, all of that.
Right.
That's the only thing, really. At the end of the day, it's like, hey, everyone likes their own style of
At
music.
the end of the day,
you know?
Taylor Swift does take care of her fans.
No,
And her,
she doesn't.
And her team.
How much money
Her
were those
team, though,
tickets
they-
to that concert?
But her team made $100,000 each or
How
something.
much did she make?
A lot.
Yeah.
Or
she
they
can take
must have
care.
made more. I don't know.
She got you. She fooled you,
I
too.
didn't pay for the ticket. I
She
only went
fooled
because
you.
it was
I'm
free.
saying she's fooling you in the fact that you're
I didn't pay
defending
for
it.
I didn't pay for
You're
anything that she gave
defending
me.
it.
But you're right. She is a cash cow. She's a
is
cash
nothing
cow.
compared to what she makes.
She's a cash
And her
cow.
fans had to pay $300,
Yeah.
$500, $1,000. Get on a
Yeah.
third-party website. They're crying. They're screaming. All these little
Yeah.
girls. No, she did not do anything right by them by doing that kind of stuff.
No.
Yeah. And
But
by the way,
not for
why
yeah,
was-
so you're
We're
right.
talking about her.
Yeah.
She's fine. She has so much money. She doesn't
She
need
has so
anymore.
much money.
She doesn't need anymore. Why do we keep giving her
She
so
has like,
much?
oh my gosh, I think it came up on one of my news feed items that like she's like in a completely different category than anyone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Way
She's
beyond.
like a double billionaire at this point.
She's way beyond. And
Yeah.
it's just like anyone in any industry from acting to
yeah.
production, even when like Jay-Z producers are worth billion, like why are they worth? The artist made the song, not you. You just mixed it together really well. You're like a chef or a cook line chef. Like you're just a part of it. You're one figure of it. Why do you get so much residuals? Why do you have so much money from this? So I just don't like too much money and too much praise when that money and praise can go further, kind of
Right.
share the wealth a little bit. I'm not saying you shouldn't make money, make good money to work hard and to take the risk and to come up with original ideas. But we put too many zeros on the end of that for everyone.
If she's doing
like
something
all people.
for the world with that money, that'd be a different story. But haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna ever do that. And neither is her husband or any of the other
Yeah.
people at the top of the pyramid that shit on all of us. They're not. If they all
Speaking
made
of
a
which,
lot
yeah.
less, people like yourself would get paid more in incremental
I mean,
ways.
I just really am longing for the day that like me like doing this full time, doing the music thing full time will actually like allow for me to survive
Yeah,
healthy and like a really good life, which is how we should all be living
exactly.
right now.
It doesn't need to
So-
be $1.3 billion in
No,
sales.
no.
What if it was just $900,000?
No, but like,
right?
yeah,
Wouldn't you be able to live
I
off
need to be
that?
making more money from streams. Like, there needs to be a better way to like monetize everything that we do.
And you know who isn't saying something to those companies when they can leverage it because they are the biggest ones? The Taylor Swifts and the Beyoncés. They can be leveraging that stuff against Spotify, Apple, Tidal, YouTube Music. The top 100 musicians could easily come out and change the whole pay scale and method of that if they just said something and boycott. They did, not us. Not your jabroni down the street that's pulling it off Spotify that isn't going to make a dent in anything. Not that person. By the way, pull it off of all the streaming, not just Spotify. In fact,
Yeah.
Spotify makes one of the least amount of money of all the streamings besides Tidal, as far as the company's overall ownership goes. Like Apple, who has Apple Music, but no one's boycotting Apple Music. But Apple Music makes iPhones, which cause way more damage than any streaming service ever will. And their company has a lot of tech. They own a lot of stuff. They manipulate algorithms. They have their own
Right.
software. So it's like, what are we doing here, people? If you're going to pick on one tech giant, pick on all the tech giants. What do you think?
Or what do I think? I just want to make good music and have people and develop a fan base. However that happens.
Yeah, however that works.
I just want to like get my music out there and be successful and like find my audience. and tour. I want to tour and like figure out how to like find like-minded artists and people that can help me get to where I need to be, like in front of the right audiences.
Have you?
Instead of playing in the corner of an empty bar with an empty tip jar.
Nice. That's good. This is a great callback. Write that song.
It would be a parody of Taylor Swift, which is giving credit to her. So damn it.
Oh man, have you done tours?
No.
No. What are we waiting for? Let's get you out there.
I know. Let's do it.
Are you trying to do one this next year? This year?
I would like to. I want to get this first song out next month and another single soon after that, and kind of find we're working on it, figuring out like which agencies can like help get a tour together or like have me hop on a leg of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's like, all right, do it yourself tour, understood. Like I could totally do that, and I could probably put together a couple like weekenders.
Sure, Midwest stuff.
Yeah, and that I could do for the time being, but like it would be really cool to be like on like an official like leg of a bigger artist tour.
Mm-hmm. That's something you're gonna try for this upcoming year.
I would really like. That's the goal.
You heard it here first. That's the goal.
The goal is to just play out and find those audiences and just rock out. And no offense to Chicago, because Chicago built me, but I need to expand my audiences.
Yeah, I mean, this city is amazing for music.
Yeah.
So many styles, so many venues, any day of the week, any time of the week. But yeah, you still need to get out. You still need to go around the country, around the world, other countries.
Right.
So
when's the next DZ Fest?
I'm shooting for, a couple of years ago. No, I'm trying for. I'm thinking July 2023. I'm trying for potentially 2027.
Okay.
Yeah, because after doing it for 10 years in my backyard, which you went to the sixth one you went to, which was
there.
Which is great that you went there. It's so funny, small world, that you told me that at the Chirp Radio event.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did it for 10 years and needed to bookend it for a lot of reasons. But mostly I wanted to move. I lived in that house and that property my whole life.
Where was that again?
That was in Hickory Hills. 8548 South 85th Court. I don't live there anymore, so don't go harass my new neighbors.
Don't go there. The stage might still be there.
No, the stage is not there, but the grass that it destroyed, you could see like the grass looks funky.
Gosh.
I went there 2 weeks ago to do a podcast with the homeowner, which was fun, and he had so many. He had a lot of questions about everything.
I may have
he didn't
seen
know
that.
anything
Were you
about
sitting in
this.
the backyard?
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw some of that. That's cool.
Yeah, he didn't know anything about like their studio I had in their house.
Whoa.
The podcast I had in their house, the festival I had in the backyard, parties and shows, the clubhouses, the forts that inspired all this. Like my grandfather built that house. We were there for 72 years. He didn't like know that.
Right.
So it was pretty fun to just drop these bombs on him. And he was like, yeah, the grass is this. And what's up with that patch? And I was like, this is where we dug up and buried extension cords. And that's where we built the stage. And it's like, there's thousands of people in here. Yeah. He was shocked. He thought it was really cool. I still have to send in some videos. He still hasn't seen it. I just like told him about it. But he has kids, and it's cool to see them play exactly how I played in that yard.
Right.
It's kind of beautiful. Yeah. But trying to do it down in Armour Square Park, which is that way, over by Sox Park, because hopefully no one steals my idea. If they do, I'll break their kneecaps. But by that, I mean other promoters, because it is by far the best location logistically in Chicago. And I've been to most of the fests or been to a lot of the parks and checked them all out. I've been studying a lot to do it right. So I've been going to countless events, working events on every level of like a position, from like those events I mentioned last week to a stagehand to booking everything to being the boss to the lowest worker, kind of like doing that, but in this city to learn who I need to talk to. I already have everything lined up for the price of everything, for like rental, insurance, permits. All that stuff, workers, management team, stagehand team, stage management team. It's just money. So right now I'm just trying to find funding, sponsors or investors, prefer an angel who just drops a load of cash on me, a stork maybe, from the sky, but because I don't want to have to owe anyone money, and I don't like sponsorships. I don't like sponsors. I don't like advertisements. So
Right.
I never did it for anything.
And is that just because like you don't want to put someone on a pedestal to just like, or would you do it if you believed in the product?
Yes. If it
You
was,
haven't found the right product.
haven't found the right product, haven't found the right local product that's small where I can vet every single part of that company, which is going to be
Yeah.
hard to do because I'm going to be Snoopy.
Right.
Because I don't like the companies that sponsor most festivals. I don't like the Bud Light stage or
Right.
the Seek Geek stage or the Sony stage.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very DIY, artist-oriented, multidisciplinary, art-oriented festival. Super DIY and homegrown, and everyone loved it for that reason. So if I came back and did it much more Lollapalooza-like,
Yeah.
that could be a win on one side of it, but I think it'd be a loss for all the people who helped make it what it is. All the
Right.
artists that came, I think, would be quite upset. And how I've gotten this far for 15
To
years
revert
doing this,
back to what everyone
I
else
don't
is doing.
think people would like that. I
No.
think it would kind of ruin how I even got this far doing a DIY
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Like no one does a DIY thing for 15 years. So if you have been able to pull it off, it's because you have been able to cultivate a community and people
Yeah.
like know can trust that you are going to be the person of your word, follow through on these morals.
Right.
So yeah, taking a gap to figure out and do all the homework,
That's so cool.
find some money. I've already met with some important people to they gave me advice about how to go about getting
Right.
money from like grants so I can get some free money and not have to pay it back. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go different creative grant realms from federal ones to state to Cook County to state or a
Mhm.
city.
Cultural grants and
Cultural
stuff like
grants.
that.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's just hard. You got to have a great story. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm hoping I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, or really cool sponsors that are like awesome, that I trust, that I
Right.
think would be a great fit. Like it's a good marriage of it, win-win for everyone. Something like that would be great. Like Sensophonic earplugs, like custom Sensophonic earplugs from Chicago.
There you go.
Something like
Chicago
that.
brands.
Chicago brand. It's also
Yeah.
they make earplugs for musicians. Like that's all they do. They're unbiased about everything. It's just like we just make earplugs.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't like brands where it's like trying to swing people one way or the other with how you should like look at the world and believe.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. Yeah. How about
That's
you?
cool.
Would you sell out if someone's like, hey, we'll give you all this money if you get an Apple tattoo right here or a Google logo on your
Oh,
neck,
man.
on your forehead.
I doubt that would ever happen. But like, I mean, I'm trying to think about it. Like, what would be the give and take?
What if
Like,
ExxonMobil wanted to sponsor your tour?
Who?
ExxonMobil, gasoline, big oil.
I mean, do they sponsor music tours in general? Like, probably not. Like,
What if they're like, we will provide the gas for your car and airplane for this tour?
no.
Okay, maybe that was a bad example.
No, like, I don't know. Like, no, the answer. What's that? Yeah, where's the contract?
Of course, the manager says that. Where do we sign? Where do we sign? Let's do it. I just realized as a manager, he probably is like, I don't want to hear anyone talk this way. He just sees dollar signs leaving me. If I had a manager, he'd be like, dude, this guy's never going to make it. He doesn't want to do anything you're supposed to do to make money.
No. The
It's true. It's
sponsorships,
true.
though, like, yeah, like, even as, like, a solo artist trying to, like, make creative projects, like, the cultural art or the cultural, like, just the grants are where it's at.
Yeah.
And, like, I haven't been able to find, like, a lot of that. Like, I was lucky that I got, like, a D-Case grant, like, a year ago. And that helped me a ton. But, like, you can't, like, apply for it the next year. Like, it's every other year. And, like, I need to find, like, more special, like, artist grants that
Yeah.
are like that
Yeah.
to pursue this fully. I know that Canada has, like, better options, right?
France, too. Europe.
Oh.
Europe has a lot of good options.
Let's go back to France.
If you go, you can do, in Europe, you can tour a lot.
You what?
The nomad visa.
Yeah.
What's the nomad visa?
It's for creatives you can go live in France specifically for 6 or 9 months.
Oh,
Creatives.
maybe I'll do that.
Nomad visa.
I'm going to do that.
creatives.
I'm going there. DZ.
Do it.
I am going to Paris actually in November to record bands. So
You are?
yeah,
What? That's so cool. Like bands out there?
yeah,
Or
bands out there.
How did that come to be?
So my girlfriend moved there and she's studying French there.
Oh,
So she has an apartment there. And so I'm
is
going to go
great.
stay with her
yeah.
and record bands there. And I've done that around the country a lot. I've done it in
cool.
Mexico
What?
City. What's up?
That's your dream. Oh.
To go study French there?
He got married in France.
Oh, really?
He got married in Paris.
Oh, yeah. What part of Paris?
And the heart of Paris.
In the heart of Paris.
Yes.
The whole thing's the heart. What are we talking about? The whole thing pumps your heart.
Yeah.
I love Paris. I love France.
It was so fun.
I like the vibe. I fit in well with like
Yeah.
the whole, let's just, everyone mind your own business. Let's all just do our own thing. That's what I got out of that place.
Right.
I didn't get the rude thing. I actually thought the American people were asking for it. Every time I saw a French person be like rude, it's because the tourists were absolutely jerks or morons or being weird or dumb or constantly trying to
Yeah.
like film in front of the Eiffel Tower for the 20th time. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd call you out on it too if you were in America behaving that way. I'd be like, what are you doing?
I mean, I got kicked out of a museum.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Which museum? The Louvre? What'd you get kicked out of?
No, it wasn't like that bad. I didn't get like escorted out. Like, huh?
I didn't know this.
What'd you do?
No, okay, let me reframe this. I like recorded content in the Petit Palais.
What museum?
And it was fine. Like just like the Petit Palais.
The small,
small
palace?
palace? The
Look at
small
that.
palace?
My French is getting great.
Yeah, whoa. Yeah, what's the other one called?
Merci beaucoup.
No. No. It's Petit and then Grand Palais. The Grand Palais and the Petit Palais across from each other. Anyways, yeah, recorded content for my new song. And like, luckily we got the content we needed. And then at the very end, somebody came up and they're like, you need to leave.
Oh my God, because you were recording there?
Yeah, because like I didn't have like a little bud in my ear.
Oh,
like I was
okay.
playing the song and it was a little like echoing a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, but that sounds
so-
like what you. Okay, so that's not a big deal. I wouldn't even feel like embarrassed or mad about that, you know?
I wasn't embarrassed. Like they were really nice.
They're going to be
And
nice
like you were
about
talking
it.
about everyone like saying that people are rude. Like it was rude of me to do that. But also I was like away from everyone.
But they have
And I
hard,
got what
strict
I needed.
rules, you know?
I wasn't in front
Strict
of like
rules.
where everyone was looking at paintings. I was like sort of in the entranceway where there was nothing.
So they were just sticking to their rules.
Yeah, and she was really nice. She's like, whatever.
They're so nice at
yeah,
being
she was
mean,
really
too,
nice,
right?
I
They're
didn't think
really
she was
nice at
mean.
it.
I didn't think she was mean.
Well, like at doing something
Yeah.
that people could perceive as like not fun, like you're
Right.
getting kicked out, they're like nice about it. Like, excuse me, monsieur. Oh,
Yeah.
pardon, monsieur.
I could have done a lot worse
And
in
you're
that
like, "Damn it."
museum. I could have done so much more. I actually like held back. So she was probably thankful.
I like just their vibe, just how it's just chill and I don't mind your own business.
Yeah.
Everyone looks good. I like that part.
Their
a
fashion
lot.
is on point. Also,
everyone looks healthy.
what I noticed is that there's so many cafes. There's so many cafes and
lot of
so many like
cafes.
little small businesses, and nothing is out of business.
because it gets subsidized by the government.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
Oh.
the restaurant industry, it's such a tourist thing that bread, wine,
Oh my gosh. I was like, how
grapes,
is there
cheese,
no
restaurants are
empty,
subsidized by
there's
the
no
government.
empty restaurant. There's like
Yeah.
restaurants that are very similar to each other, like on every corner.
And they close for the whole month of August for their holiday season, and they still make money. Like they still don't lose money when nothing's open for nearly a month, depending on
That's
the
so
person in
cool.
place. Which is cool that your small business can just shut down for a few weeks
Right.
and nothing happens to it. Like most businesses can't ever shut down ever before they start losing money. And in France, don't tip. Their prices are low. You can get a glass of wine for a few dollars, and
Yeah.
you go to Francesca's here. It's like $20 for a glass of wine. It's just so much cheaper for everything.
Francesca's.
That's a deep cut. Francesca's. I do like Francesca's. Like the handwritten menu that they change every week,
Yeah.
and that's nice.
Is there Francesca's out this way?
One in Oak Lawn, where I used to live on 87th and Ridgeland
Okay.
in Chicago Ridge. Oak
My
Lawn
grandma
area.
lives there.
Chicago Ridge?
Yeah.
By the mall?
She lives on, was it 103rd and Ridgeland?
Yeah. I was just over there, yes. 2 days
Princess,
ago.
like Princess.
Yeah.
And,
103rd and Ridgeland, so it's right by Southwest
Yeah.
Highway, 294.
Yep.
The Animal Welfare League is right over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good times.
Deep cuts.
Yeah.
Not good time. I've had the worst. I had to put my animal down there. It was not a good time. I had to do community service there. I mean, there's been nothing good about that. But you're like, oh, great time.
No, not good time. Is that the only facility?
And
It's
cut
there. Like that's where it's located. That's what you know that town for. Like that's what they stand for.
I know
like,
a bunch of stuff about
oh
Chicago
yeah,
Ridge.
that's where
I
we
just
put our
know
pets down.
The Animal Welfare
That's
League is there.
Landmark.
Walmart is there. Pete's Fresh Market.
Pete's Fresh Market,
I grew
yeah.
up over there, so I can name it. Moraine Valley Community College is pretty
That's
close
right.
by. MVCC,
That's right.
alma mater.
Oh my gosh.
Does anybody ever get excited about their community college they went to? Is that a thing people do?
I hope not.
Well, you heard it here first.
I'm gonna get a hoodie and everything. A Letterman's check.
It's a good school.
It's actually one of the best community colleges in the country.
Yeah.
And in Illinois, it's like the best one. It was a good school. I'm glad I lived right down the street from it. It saved me a lot of money. Anything else? We're just
Yeah, we
ranting
are
about
ranting.
nonsense.
I'm like, what else did we not hit that should be hit in this conversation?
I know, it's been about 2.5 hours. So.
Sorry.
No way. What time is it?
We've just been talking for
been 2
so
hours.
It's been 2 hours.
You got it.
How long
It's
are these? How
8:30.
long do these
I
last?
usually do 2 to 3 hours. So
Oh.
we could maybe right now just
Terry's like, what did you get me into? We'll eat something soon. Yeah.
Rico
we
Benny's
could totally
is down the street.
What is it?
Rico Benny's, the famous breaded steak sandwich on 26th Street.
Don't know that. No.
It's good. It's good.
We could all go there after. Yeah.
Yeah, you should go there. You guys, I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
You guys can go.
Yeah. We'll definitely.
If I
eat
was
something.
hungry, I would go. It's did you ever watch Parts Unknown with Anthony Bourdain?
I actually went on a whole Anthony Bourdain Parts Unknown
It's good.
marathon. I love it.
Check out the episode they did in Chicago. Have you seen it? They go to a restaurant in Hyde Park over by where we were just
I
talking
saw it.
about.
It was like a cafeteria. Is that what that is?
That's not Rico Benny's. I forget the name of that spot.
What's
That's
that
on
one called?
53rd Street and it's by that one's right by Virtue, the Southern cuisine food Virtue. You been there? Yeah, Theaster Gates, the Chicago artist, owns that spot, and it's right down the street from there. It's a good spot. I can't think of it. I think it starts with I can't think of it. But the other spot that he went to, which is kind of crazy, they went to Rico Benny's, Anthony Bourdain, but he went and met the Chicago producer Steve Albini there when he was alive. He passed away a couple years ago. And that's one of my favorite episodes. It's good because he's a great producer, and that was a great episode. And it's my favorite spot, and it's right down the street.
Then they went to Old Town or something.
Yeah, they went to Old Town to an
Then they
ale
went-
house bar.
The Ale House.
Yeah, they went to that, and then they went to...
And they were talking about the comedy at Second City right over
Second
there.
City,
and
the
then-
OI Theater. I think they went down to Chinatown for something, too. No,
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did.
I was
think
like,
it was
they
just-
needed to do more.
They did. They did. And that was a bit ago. That was probably 10 years ago.
Right.
There's some new stuff now they should go to, but...
He gone.
He gone. Both those people in that episode.
Yeah.
Are gone. Both of them have passed away, which is sad. Both of them passed away. That's crazy. I would have loved to talk to Anthony Bourdain. That'd be a fun person.
God, I just love food.
Yeah.
I love food and I love music and I love
You
birds.
love singing and eating at the
Yeah,
same
my
time.
things, I love food, I love birds, and I love music. And how do I combine the three into a business?
A bird that sings and then you eat it after.
Cut.
That's gonna go viral on
Cut.
TikTok, by the way. That's the clip I put on TikTok.
No!
How do I combine food, bird?
But
You feed the bird,
I'm
then
a
you
parrot advocate. I love birds. You can't say these things, even though I eat chicken.
I was gonna say,
I do. I eat chicken.
eat it. That's a bird.
My bird eats chicken too.
Your bird is a cannibal. It's a dinosaur
He
cannibal.
also eats eggs. Well, that's normal though. Like the egg whites of chicken egg.
I wouldn't
whites.
eat human eggs. Just saying. Fertile or not, fertile or not, that might be a little weird.
Oh my god.
So, in closing, what were
Oh my God,
maybe
we're
what were some
like-
things you like to promote or let
Yes.
the listeners know
yeah.
about?
So, I mean, one thing I do appreciate, I appreciate comedy too. I love comedy. I love I love parody music too. What do I want to tell the people? I want to tell the people that my name is Mel Senese. I'm from Chicago. I live in Edison Park. I've been here my whole life, and I've been navigating the scene in all sorts of ways from a while ago, and I'm just trying to, collaborate, build more of a community here in Chicago, and just do more fun things here and like make our dreams come true here, like, and sort of like build more of like a team of artists that like don't have to get sponsored by Google. I'm kidding.
Don't have to get sponsored
kidding.
by
That's
Google.
not what I want to say.
Don't have to work for a pharmacy. None of that. We don't want to have to do
like
any of that.
I'm just I'm a rock artist here in Chicago. I love birds. I love genre bending, my rock artistry. I love working and collaborating with other artists. I want to do more features. So any EDM artists need a female rock vocal, let me know. I'm excited about a couple features I have coming up. And yeah, it's just a shout out to let you know that I have my own home studio. I can record my own vocals and produce them. And just trying to find artists that like fit my vibe and be on more bills together around the area. Maybe like even get a couple tours together and just find our audiences all over the place and just do cool shit. I want to do cool shit like what I'm doing right now here at DZ Records Podcast. This is cool shit. And put together cool shit and be a part of a community of cool shit.
Lots of cool shit going on.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say besides
you
just
said
like
it well. That was
wanna,
a good monologue. I
want
liked
to,
it.
I just want to like collaborate with the community, put on great events with the ideas that you have, and find the people that like want to put it together and be a bigger part of it, and find our audiences together. Because it's hard to do this shit alone.
Amen.
I've been doing this shit alone for so long, and I just want to find and build those communities here and have those people to rely on and have those other artists to rely on where we can like bounce ideas off of each other, like what's working, what's not working, like how can we help each other like reach our goals and our dreams.
How do we do it together?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's it.
Amen. Thank
So
you.
I'm here for you, and
I'm here for you.
I'm here for you.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being here. This was hilarious. Way more laughing than I was expecting. So that's good.
That was gonna be a serious conversation.
Well, there's always laughing. I try to have fun,
Right.
but we had some good ones. I definitely had to laugh a little. So loud I had to get away from the mic.
Oh my gosh.
So that's good.
So yeah, new music is coming soon in the next month, and I'm just excited for like this new era of like kind of like what has built me and just how it's going to expand and how I'll be able to like collaborate with other artists and just do the damn thing.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you,
listening.
Ben.
Thank you, Mel, for being here. This was great. I'm happy for you that you're doing music full time.
Yes.
And I'm here for you if you need anything. And I hope that you get that tour. I hope you get the sponsor you want. I hope you get the money you want.
I hope you get the sponsor you want.
I hope it's Big Pharma. Like, let's go Sackler family. Sackler family sponsor me. DZ Fest brought to you by
Humira.
Brought to you by time release pain pills.
Ozempic.
I like time release pain pills. That also sounds like a really like thrash or punk rock
Time
band too, right?
release pain pills.
That sounds like a punk band from like that hates everything.
Time release.
We are time release pain pills.
Extended release. Whoa.
I was like, what are you looking at over there?
50 milligrams.
Stat. All right. Thank you everyone for listening. Check out Mel's music and support your local artists.
PRN
bands.
as needed.
PRN is needed.
That was just another one off of yours. You were going off of pharma language. All right.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing.
One dose daily as needed. PRN.
Do not keep in reach of children. Or I don't know. How does that work? 2 and older? 2 and younger?
Oh.
Keep out of reach of
children.
2 and younger.
2 and younger,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
It's probably 3.
That's more like
3 is usually the...
Yeah.
Except
Either
for
way,
baby aspirin. They need it. 'Cause
they do
they're
need
babies.
it. They just don't
That
know.
one says
they
keep
need
out
it.
of reach of babies 3 and older. It's like adults are not allowed to.
Oh.
I'm just making this up. Like the adults are like, we can't touch it. It's baby Tylenol. All right, that's it.
Wait.
You were like,
no,
wait, really?
No, we're going to go on another tangent. We didn't hit all these other notes that I wrote down.
All right, thank you all for listening.
Bye.
Oh my God. All right.